recording. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, student. This is class number 7. And today we are gonna learn another 15 or 16 target words plus 7 amazing advanced idioms and phrases. In the meantime, I would like to ask you to mute your microphone. Only turn it on when you're asking any question. Please turn it off until you need any question to ask. Okay. So you see, there is a list of words. All these are advanced vocabulary. So you might know another synonym of this word, but today we are going to learn another 15 advanced vocab. So let's start with impertinent. Now, only learning is not enough. We have to use this in our real life, and so that you can use it properly all the time. Along with teaching you the words, I also make sentences for you. I also make the sentences so that the dialogue, so that you know how to use these words, words in a sentence. But impertinent means being disrespectful, improperly forward or bold. You know, the man was so impertinent that he asked his boss about his divorce. So you see, being bold is good, telling a spade is good, but not always. There are some people, they say they're outspoken, they are calling a spade, but sometimes this behavior seems impertinent to other people. Okay, that is we call being impertinent. Well, don't be impertinent while you are dealing with your boss or your seniors or in fact your parents. Okay, I hope you understand. No worries. I have given you, as usual, I have given you a list of sentences also. You see, there is a dialogue I made for you, a dialogue, and also there are so many sentences with the words and phrases and idioms. So if you just go through this book, I mean this PDF, that's going to be a Minecraft for you. You're going to learn all the things, how to use them properly in your sentences. Don't get worried. But
sir, please
only
repeat impertinent.
It's written there, man. Being disrespectful, impertinent, the meaning of it's given there. Also, no worries. Impertinent means being disrespectful. Like you are asking some secret information, or you're being very forward. Like you asked your boss, "Hey boss, you are wrong." You can say it in a different way. Don't be impertinent, okay? So when you are being impertinent, that means you are being disrespectful. You're forward, you're calling a spade, but sometimes we can make some beautiful words instead of harsh words, okay? Like asking somebody's age, somebody's earning, somebody's sometimes qualifications or universities or grades. These are against etiquette. And when you are asking this directly, that means you are being impertinent, being disrespectful. You understand that? Sakib?
Yes, I got it.
You must get it. Well, prodigal. Prodigal means, you know, we have learned the word profligate, prodigal. These are same, like rashly or wastefully extravagant. Extravagant, I mean, you are spending money a lot. That is extravagant. So it's similar to profligate, profligating, being prodigal, or prodigal spending. All these are, by the way, all these are words we are learning nowadays. Most of these are adjectives. You see, AL. Equivocal. Equivocal means confusing or ambiguous. So what you are saying, it seems equivocal to me. I don't understand what you are saying. Now, when somebody is trying to give you some theory, but you don't know what does he exactly mean, at that time, it's equivocal. I mean, it has different meanings, 2 or 3 meanings. You don't know what to pick. Intimate, you all know the intimate. What is intimate? Being close relationship or close thing. Belie, it's a new word, belie, to give a false representation or misrepresent. Well, she looked so tired, but she tried to belie us with her smile. That means she's tired. She worked so hard, but she was fake smiling to impress us or to make us feel that she's good. That is belying, making false representation or misrepresent sometimes. Galvanize. Galvanize is, I think this word is related to automobile or something. Galvanize means to excite someone, to inspire someone, okay? To stimulate. Like our Prime Minister's speech galvanized us to be auspicious about our country's future. You know, auspicious mean, right? Hopeful. So galvanize means inspire, excite, or you see the motivational speech before the game galvanized all the player to play and get and achieve the result. Veracious, okay, veracious, or you can say veracious, veracious or veracious. It means truthful. I mean, very much truthful, spoken, outspoken, and he doesn't say anything except for truth. They are veracious.
The truthfully speaking.
Yeah, you're right. True speaking person, veracious. And there is another one, ferocious. Ferocious means dangerous, okay? Ferocious, and there is veracious, so truthful. Restive means restless. Like he's, I went to the doctor. It's a huge queue. Lots of people are waiting. This waiting time made me restive. Or I feel restive. I mean, you know, I was bored, kind of, waiting for a long time. Calamity.
Like we can say that that's a Qatar effort, restless, gives restless effort to fulfill the this World Cup event.
Yeah, you can say, but when you are using it in a sentence, most of the time try to use it as an adjective, restive. Okay, making a false statement is calumny. Like when you are trying to insult someone, then a lots of people making a calumny against someone else. I mean, they made it was a calumny against this person to defame his reputation. So when lots of people are trying to impose something wrong, you see, kind of trying to defame one's reputation, that is calumny. Making a false statement made to injure a person's reputation, that is calumny. I mean, wrong or false statement about people. I mean, that the article about the heroine was a calumny against her. Egregious. Egregious means standing out in a negative way, shockingly bad. The speech yesterday by our chief minister or someone else was egregious. I mean, shockingly bad. Okay, or the information about the poor people of our country from our information minister was egregious, shockingly bad.
Like suddenly getting the bad news.
Not like suddenly getting the bad news. It means, you know, you expected that that person would do the good thing. That means this person, what should I say, didn't fulfill your expectation.
Like this is similar, like shockingly bad you quote here. That's why I talk like
you're right.
getting...
You wanted to hear something good from his mouth, but his performance, let's say, Messi's performance
suddenly we get the bad news or bad motion.
Right. You can say Messi's performance in the World Cup was egregious. I mean, you expected a lot from him, but he performed very poorly, and that is egregious. Okay, I hope you understand. Now, iconoclast. Iconoclast is a kind of pretty advanced word. You hardly find this word people are using it. Iconoclast. Iconoclasts are the people who attacks the norm. Like, you know, there is something in conventional world, traditional world, or like you want to break it. There is a present system of economy, financial system, but you want to change it for a new one. That means you are an iconoclast. So the people, those who want to break the beliefs, conventional or traditional beliefs or systems, they are iconoclast. Or it might be like Mr. Wasif has been working this company for a long time, but for his iconoclast behavior, iconoclast comments, he was sacked. Meaning he used to be in the office, but he wanted to change many things. He was very outspoken. He actually called spade a spade and wanted to change things. Now, castigate means scold or punishing someone. I mean, his behavior, his egregious performance in the field should be castigated. That means he should be scolded. Okay. Vindicate means, to clear of accusation. That means the calumny against Mr. Tajul Islam was vindicated with the proofs. That means there was a false statement against Mr. Tajul Islam, but there was clear proof to him, with him, that he didn't do that. That means it was vindicated. Vindicated means to clear of accusation, blame, suspicions. No doubt, he clarified it with the proofs. Ambiguous, you see, these are similar, ambiguous and equivocal, same. Obnoxious, obnoxious means loathsome, hateful. So, it's a very modern, very updated word, so you can go for that, obnoxious. From now on, instead of saying dangerous or hateful or loathsome, you can go for obnoxious. Obnoxious, okay, obnoxious. Well, so these are the words you try to speak them out, you try to use them in your day-to-day sentences. Well, there is a chart of idioms and phrases, 7, I guess, today. Make a clean breast of it means confess. Well, the girl made a clean breast of it in front of her boyfriend about her illicit relationship with her cousin or something. So made a clean breast is a confession, okay? Or the thief made a clean breast of it in front of the jury or the court. Have a card up one sleeve. Well, don't worry. I don't worry if my boss doesn't listen to me, because I always have a card up my sleeve, and I will go to my manager to talk about it. Don't worry if Messi doesn't perform better. Argentina always has a card up its sleeve. Okay. So that means you have a backup plan. That means you have a card up your sleeve. A card up your sleeve. Okay, you get this, guys? That means you have a backup plan. So don't worry if you miss the class. Oakland English Research Center always has a card up its sleeve. You will get all the videos on your website if you miss the class. Don't worry. You understand that? So, work has a card up its sleeve. Get it, guys?
Yes, sir.
Get it.
Okay. Like a cat on hot bricks means nervous. Well, whenever I'm going to perform on a stage, I feel like a cat on hot bricks, man. Or whenever I'm talking to my fiance, or I'm talking to, or whenever, so things normally happen to the boys. Like whenever the boys go to propose a girl, they normally feel like a cat on a hot bricks. I mean, so nervous. In fact, I used to feel so nervous. I used to feel a cat on a hot bricks when I went to propose for the first time. So it happens. That means extremely nervous. And most of the time it happens when people are going to deliver speech on stage in front of people. At the time, they feel like cat on hot bricks, very nervous. And cat and dog life means life full of quarrels. Well, just after 5 months of their marriage, the lovebirds started leading a cat and dog life. Guys, you understand that? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
better
a very fun
and
pick of...
practically understand.
Okay, that's a fun piece of idiom, right? Cat and dog life. So most of the family, just after several months or years of their marriage, they started leading a cat and dog life. So we shouldn't lead a cat and dog life, but it's really, really pretty connected. You see, the cats and dogs, they're always like cat and dog always fighting, right? So the native people use it. It's so cool, right? When you know that idioms and phrases, you love to use them. It's really cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, cock and bull story.
সবসময় কি হইছে লাগে থাকে
Cock and bull story. Cock and bull story means, that's like in Bangla we call Gazakuri Golpo. That is made up story that should not be believed.
cat and dog life.
Yeah, well, the student came to the class and I asked him about his absent yesterday. He gave a story, and actually, it was he told a cock a bull story. Okay, I asked him to explain everything, and he told a cock and bull story. That means it's a gajakuri golpo in Bangla,
Story.
a cock and bull story, and cry for the moon, ask for the impossible. Well, I asked you guys to make a practice video on your daily activities and also on the story you learned yesterday and the story you will learn today. And I think I'm not crying for the moon. What do you think, guys? Am I crying for the moon? If I ask you, do this?
No, fine.
So you should do this, right? And please don't tell me any cock and bull story. Okay, I'm not in the mood to listen to it. And I know how to take the bull by the horns, right?
Oh, sir, what a timing.
Because I always have a card up my sleeve and I don't know what to do. I think, well, it's fine. When you are talking, you might feel like a cat on hot bricks, but don't worry. You will definitely come up with the flying colors if you practice it again and again and again. Right? And this is the time to hit the nail on the head. You get me?
Yes, sir.
So please don't tell me any cock and bull story about your practice video. And I think I'm not crying for the moon. Guys, so there are tons of words I have given you. That means, you see, I have been working so hard for you guys. Look, lots of words, lots of researches. Many research, I mean, it's a strenuous researches I have done for you. Now, and then also I made the whole dialogue for you myself. It took man's hour. And still, if you guys don't use it, then that's gonna be a sad story for me. I want you guys to learn.
One thing I want to say that's I can't find the PDF sheet or try to read that. How can I made it
You'll
possible?
find it easily.
Can you show?
Tadul bhai?
Okay.
I will. You
Please.
see, there is when you click on your class, beside you'll find that it's given their exercise file. If you click on exercise file, you'll get it. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's come to the point. Now is the time to read the dialogue. Let me give it a read first.
I want to say that in the first or second class, I saw that the video you uploaded that in this down side there's these
Exercise
lessons
file.
you not exercise like this videos headline you under that there is you wrote down that the lessons like this first day second days fresh and idioms and targeted words that
Okay.
I
You don't find this way. I understand.
from
You
this
didn't find
class
this way.
from third class I don't find.
Yeah, third class, I didn't give you on page because I have uploaded it beside. I mean, all these classes you will find it exercise file, that is PDF given. But first two classes, to make it easier for you, I have written on the description so that you can read it from the description. Okay. But I think it's better giving you the PDF file because you'll always have the PDF file. You can download it as many times as you want, right? And PDF file is better. Like, because when you're on a website, you have to be on a website. If you don't have data, sometimes you might not have data, right? So thinking about this, I gave you that. And sometimes the file is very, very big. So if I upload the whole file,
someone want to teach other, then you have to need this PDF file also.
Yeah, you can use it. Only my students can use it. Don't give it to anybody else because this is my intellectual property and I open it only for my students. Okay?
You
can use it for study purpose to teach somebody, but please don't give it to somebody else.
We understand that we are the member of this website and we are the family of
you're my student. You're my student. So you are given the authority. I give you the chance, the copyright chance, so that you can use it for your study purpose, for teaching purpose. But don't give it to somebody else. You just teach them, okay? Because this is my intellectual property. In Bangladesh, nobody cares about intellectual property. That's another problem. But we should think like this, right? Because when you're making something, it takes time, right? Yeah, it's our property. When you're making something, it takes time, right? But in Bangladesh, nobody values it. That's another problem. Okay, guys. Now let's go for the dialogue. Oh, would you accept his explanation about his prodigal spending of the funds? Now, you see prodigal, that means profligated. That means expensive spending. I mean, unnecessary or like whatever he just wants, he just did it.
Like this recklessly or
Yeah, that last thing you learn. Last thing we learn.
expend.
Yeah. Would you accept his explanation about his prodigal spending of the funds? No way. He just told us another cock and bull story. Now you see that? No way. He just told us another cock and bull story. As usual. He hoped his story will belie the crime he committed. You see, belie? So he thought, well, his story might represent the wrong thing and impress them. Okay, misrepresent them. But we are not gonna get into his cock and bull story. What about Mr. Akbar? Is he out of the woods now? No. Do you remember out of the woods?
Yes, sir. Out of
Okay.
danger.
Yeah, only the boys are replying, girls are not replying. But ladies first in Bangladesh, we know he's safe. You know, everybody loves him for his veracious nature. So, you know, veracious, truthful, right? In fact, this special trait means বৈশিষ্ট্য helped him vindicate. Vindicate means clear proof, clear accusation. He proved that he is not guilty with proofs, okay? All the accusations against him and come off with flying colors. You remember that, guys? Come off with flying colors. Hello? Guys?
Yes, sir, we can hear
Yes.
you
Yes,
loud
sir.
and clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please reply. Otherwise, it feels like I'm just talking, one way talking. Okay, how long we have? We got 10 more minutes. Well, impressive. Incidentally, I think you also remember incidentally means by the way. The iconoclast, I mean, the people, those who always trying to break the rules, Rimon, and his obnoxious attempts. Obnoxious means hateful. So here that iconoclast Rimon is not good person. His obnoxious attempts galvanized. Galvanized means inspired, excited, the entire office. That means he inspired in a wrong way, galvanized the entire office to go against Mr. Akbar. So you see, what better could I do for you? I have put all the words I have taught you today into one story so that you can relate, you can understand, you don't forget. Galvanize the entire office to go against Mr. Akbar. Truly speaking, this is egregious. Now you remember egregious? So egregious means, you know, extremely shockingly sad. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened, but still it happened. That means this is egregious. This is egregious, and the heads, I mean, the people, those who did it, must be castigated, means must be scolded or punished for this calumny. You know, now calumny means a try to defame someone or destroy somebody's reputation. This calumny against such a conscientious man. Now, do you remember that conscientious, guys?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Virtuous.
Yeah. So look, how could you forget it? I won't let you forget the words because every day you'll find some of the words from back.
Yes.
Well, right you were. The authority must take the bull by the horns and hit the nail on the head. You understand that? They should take the right action, and this is the time. Okay, take the bull by the horns means, well, no matter what happens, we are going to do this. It might be difficult, but we're going to do this. So take the bull by the horns and hit the nail on the head. These people should learn a good lesson. They should. However, how about your promotion? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if I'm being impertinent. Look, when he's asking him about promotion, it's kind of personal. That's why he's been saying, I'm sorry if I'm being impertinent, if I'm being disrespectful. Don't be sorry, it's fine. Well, since my immediate boss and I are having a cat and dog life. You get this? Guys, can you relate?
Qual-
Sir, yes, sir.
Can you relate?
Correct.
Cool. So since my immediate boss and I are having a cat and dog life, it has become
sir,
a wee bit. Yeah,
sir,
yeah.
I I learned some days ago that cats and dogs means mushaldare in
Yeah,
Bangla.
cats and dogs. But that is
Yeah.
cat and dog life. The whole thing
Oh,
together. Cat and dog life.
that means it's different.
Yeah, cat and dog life, not cats and
Yeah.
dogs. Cat and dog life. The whole part.
Okay, sir. Clear.
Well, it has become a wee bit. I think you remember wee bit, right? Wee bit difficult for me to get promoted
Little bit.
now. However, I
Little
have
bit.
a card up my sleeve. Remember? Oh, I have a card up my sleeve. I have my second option. I have a card up my sleeve and I will use it if he made me feel restive regarding my promotion. Means if he await me and doesn't promote me, then I would be restless. And then I would use my card up my sleeve, which I kept in my sleeve, right? You are not crying for the moon. You are not crying for the moon. You deserve this promotion. That means you are not, look, how to use crying for the moon. You understand that? How to use in a sentence. Well, you are not crying for the moon. Like,
It's possible.
try to be natural. You're not crying for the moon. Like, I'm not crying for the moon. Well, I ask you to make practice video. You deserve this promotion. Well, if your boss is adamant, you remember adamant? Rock solid. He's not going to change his decision, right? That is adamant. If your boss is adamant in his decision, you may go to your manager and clarify the ambiguity. Ambiguity means the confusion. Well, it's a Herculean task. Herculean. You see Hercules? Have you heard the name Hercules? So Herculean
Yes, sir, I
task.
heard, but
Yeah.
It's a phrase. Herculean task means a very difficult, I mean, tall task, very difficult task. Herculean task. It's a Herculean task for me, man, because Hercules used to be given lots of tall tasks, tough tasks, like what should I say, fetching eyes from the demon, going, killing the head, 10 heads, a devil with 10 heads, and this sort of big tasks. That was Hercules was given. Well, when I stand in front of my manager, I feel like a cat on the hot bricks. Understand that? So, well, when I stand in front of my manager, I feel like a cat on the hot bricks. My points become equivocal. I mean, confusing. I moved the heaven and earth. You remember that? I did everything to inform him of the matter, but the fear enervated me. You see, remember enervated? Sap the energy out of you, getting all the energy out of you every time I tried. So whenever I'm standing in front of my boss, just I can't say anything. I feel like a cat's on the hot bricks. Don't worry, go and make a clean breast of it. Making a clean breast of it, I mean confess that you feel nervous while talking to him. Hope he will understand and give you a way out. Yeah, I should give it a try. Well, guys, we just got 7 minutes. So in the meantime, I'm just giving you a chance. And if I cannot give you a chance, you will be trying at home also. Well, first, as usual, we're going to go with, Sakib, Shaheen and Tajul Bhai. Shaheen will be doing 1, Tajul will be doing 2. Fast, please. Very fast. Do it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Would you
fast.
accept his explanation about his prodigal spending of the funds?
No way. He just told us another cock and bull story as usual. He hoped his story would believe the crime he committed.
Belie. Okay.
Belie.
What about Mr. Akbar? Is he out of the woods now?
He's safe. You know, everybody loves him for his voracious nature. In fact, this special trait helped him vindicate all the accusations against him and come off with flying colors.
Impressive. Incidentally, the iconoclast Raymond and his obnoxious atoms galvanized the entire office to go against Mr. Akbar. Truly speaking, this is egregious
Wow.
and the heads
Heads.
must be castigated
Castigated
for this calumny against such a
such a
conscientious man.
conscientious man.
Right you are. The authority must take the bull by the horns and hit the nail on the head. These people should learn a good lesson.
Sir, move.
Yeah, I have moved already. Great.
They should, however. How about your promotion? I'm so sorry if I am being
Impertinent.
impertinent.
Don't be sorry, it's fine. Well, since my immediate boss and I are having a cat and a dog life, it has become a wee bit difficult for me to get promoted now. However, I have a card up my sleeve and I will use it if he made me feel restive regarding my promotion.
You are not trying for the more. You deserve this promotion. Well, if your boss is
Adamant
adamant
in his decision.
you may go to your manager and
clarify the
clarify
ambiguity.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
It's a Herculean task for me. Herculean task for me, man. When I stand in front of my manager, I feel like a cat on the hot bricks. My points become equivocal. I move the heaven and earth to inform him of the matter, but the fear innervated me every time I tried.
Don't worry. Go and make a clean breast of it that you feel nervous while talking to him. Hope he will understand and give you a way out.
A way out is a solution. Yeah.
Yeah, I should give it a try.
Okay, we just got 3 minutes. Let's see if you guys can complete it. I'm going to give another group the chance, Arshi and Soha. And after that, if you cannot finish, we can join again. Just immediately after the class, you join again through the same link. The call will be cut in 3 minutes. Okay, Arshi will be doing 1 and Soha will be doing 2. Please begin fast.
Would you accept his explanation about his prodigal spending for the funds?
No way. He just told us another cock and bull
Soha, a
story.
bit loudly, dear. Soha. Okay. Yes. Carry on.
I can find it.
Yeah, it's there already. I shared it.
Ah, yes. He hoped his story would belie the crime he committed.
What about Mr. Akbar? Is he out of the woods now?
He's safe. You know, everybody loves him for his virtuous nature. In fact, the special treat helped him vindicate all the accusations against him and come off with flying colors.
Impressive. Incidentally, the iconoclast Raymond and his obnoxious attempt Glavinist and the entire office to go against Mr. Akbar. Truly speaking, this is the
this is egregious.
This is egregious, and
the
heads must
be castigated
for his
calumny
against such a
conscientious man.
Right you are. The authority must take the bull by the horns and hit the nail on the head. These people should learn a good lesson.
Okay, guys, I'm cutting the call because it will be cut automatically. So what you do, you just join again in a second. Okay, join me now.